Tempe. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. I did check in with the Boise State head coach before the game. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Sun Devils will kick off first, and here we go. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. That's their freshman starting wide receiver, and we hope he's not out of the game too long. Holly will keep an eye on things for us. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Handoff from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, do they want to run it up the middle? Do they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying it, because we haven't seen a lot of people week in and week out that has been able to block that big fella.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. To the air, it's Wells. Taking a shot on the first play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Witherspoon. Corralled and brought down by the defense. It'll be 3rd and short for it from their own 33. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
That's a third down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So third down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage, make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link them.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
3rd down play from the gun. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Sun Devils. The defense does the work itself with the pick 6.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
Pulls it in. Still running at the 40. Oh, he found a space on the right. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole 9. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Boise State.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Might have a chance. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety.
There he goes. Running inside the 20. To the house. Touchdown ASU.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And man, did he find a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Broncos sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Quick release by the QB. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And that linebacker is athletic. He can make tackles in space against very athletic dudes. That receiver's not an easy guy to bring down. That linebacker got him down quick.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. I mean, this guy has some serious guts from its own end zone. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. On the ground, it's Boston.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Keep it on the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's Wells. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody they've done.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. No reason to think so far we won't see plenty more offense on display, or will the defense find an answer as we start the second quarter? First play of the period, first down here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to get it in. pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. It's complete to the right. Breaks into the open. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Wells. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Floats it out in space. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. On the move, he fires. Complete in the middle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going.
He's going to let it go. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And that's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Dropping back, it's Wells. He's got him. Turns it on at midfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. It's complete. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Bring in the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They've got it first and 10 from the 25. He goes right back to the air. He's going to run it. Turning it on! And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Sun Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Sun Devils, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. So that'll cost them a down, second and long after the illegal forward pass. Looking to throw, it's Wells. They're working that left side. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking to throw. Beck's going for the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Arizona State! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets going. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man down the middle. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll throw on third and short. Zings it complete to the right. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Makes the catch. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So now on comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll close the gap to 14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Wells. Oh, they're after him, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Looking for space. It's Boston. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 25 team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's the Wolverines who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game in Tempe. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to Frank Cush Field inside Mountain America Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Broncos will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Coming out of the locker room at the half, the Arizona State head coach has said there could be a lot of hype surrounding this Heisman quarterback candidate, but he is not letting that hype get to him and his performance. He has been steady, poised, and consistent. We'll see if the hype can continue to build, but his performance continued to be consistent here to start the second half. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They'll keep it on the ground. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Sun Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air, it's Wells. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game in the toss play.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Now the play fake. Here's the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And you have to wonder if going in at halftime in the locker room just slowed down the momentum.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Shoots it to the left. Hauls it in the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Sun Devils have this offense rolling. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Sun Devils! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure on this defense.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with a sack.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
He's going to get loose. Stealing a score on special teams.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Complete to start this drive. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Looking downfield on first down. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Right down the middle. Already find a hole in that secondary. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Maybe a crease. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
To the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On third down, he drops to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Sun Devils sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked. But what a play. Up with the interception.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Broncos. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to pass, it's Wells. Fires quickly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Throwing right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have been impressive. a quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Wells. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab on the left. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. The run inside. It's Peters. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Now they're going to throw it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
I think that now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Lining up to convert 3rd down. To the air. It's Wells. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that 3rd down sack set them back, but they'll go for it here. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. The incomplete pass. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a push on 4th down. Maybe some room here. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Open space at the 25. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.